Hello everyone, welcome to the history of CAT. So in this section we solve a problem on ratio which appeared in CAT 2019. Okay, so let's see what is the problem saying. Amla, Bina and Gauri invest their money in the ratio of 3:4:5. So money investment is given Amla, Bina and Gauri 3:4:5. The ratio is 3:4:5, which means you don't know the exact value. It could be 30 rupees, 40 rupees, 50 rupees, 300, 400, 500, 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000, 8000 or 10,000, anything. I multiply this by some number and it will keep on changing. So I don't know what is the exact amount. I know the ratio in which they invest in the fixed deposit. Having annual interest, okay, having respective annual interest, okay, so respective annual interest in the ratio of 6:5:4, which means the annual interest rate for Amla is 6, then Bina is 5 and Gauri is 4. Okay, ratio is 6:5:4. Again, you don't know. 6%, 5%, 4%, multiply by 2, 12%, 10%, 8%, multiply by 3, 18%, 15%, 12%. So I don't know the exact interest rate, but I know the ratio of the interest rate. Similarly, I don't know the exact amount that they are investing, but I know the ratio of the amount that they are investing. Okay, the ratio is 3:4:5. If you multiply is by 2, it becomes 6:8:10. Multiply by 10, again this by 10, 60:80:100. Okay, so I don't know what exactly is the amount. I don't know what exactly is the interest, but I know the ratio of amount and the ratio of interest. What is the total interest income after a year if Bina's interest income exceeds Amla's by rupees 250? Okay, what is the total interest income, which means the interest that is being earned by all three. Okay, and if Bina's interest income exceeds Amla's by 250. Okay, so this is again a part of ratio. A ratio part is given to me as an answer, so I am given some value. This value corresponds to what part of the ratio is something that I have to think it on this problem. Okay, so classic problem on ratio that you can get it here. 3:4:5 is the ratio of the amount that is being invested by A, B and then G, which is your Amla, Bina and Gauri. 3:4:5. I don't know what is this amount. Let this be 30:40:50, which means what? Amla invested 30 rupees, Bina invested 40 rupees and Gauri invested 50 rupees. Okay, you can take anything, 300, 400, 500. I just want some figure by which my calculation will look easier. You can take 3, 4, 5 as well. Okay, doesn't matter or doesn't harm anything. Now, having the annual interest rate in the ratio of 6:5:4. So what will I say? 6 is the interest rate for A, 5 is the interest rate for Bina, Amla, Bina, and then 4 is the interest rate for Gauri. I can say it in this way, of course. This is again just looking at it in this way. Okay, now if you say 30 rupees is invested by Amla and 6% is the interest, so what is the amount that he has earned by interest? 6 into 3, 18. Okay, so I can say it like that, right? So that let this be say 60%, 50% and 40%. Take it anything. Okay, you'll always get the same answer. I just multiply this by 10. So 60% of 30 is nothing but 18, which means 18 rupees is what Amla is earning by interest. Out of 30, 18 is earning by interest. 50% of similarly 40, which is nothing but 20, which Bina is earning by interest, and 40% of 50, okay, which is nothing but what is 40% of 50? 10% is 5, so 40% will be 20, right? That is what is being given to you. So what is the ratio of this? Is the ratio, correct? This is not the exact value because I am just deriving it from the ratio. You could have just kept it like 3:4:5, then 6:5:4. Just multiply this. 6 into 3, 18. 5 into 4, 20, and again 5 into 4, 20. You will get the same value. Why did I do it in this way? Because I wanted you to think, if the amount invested is 30 rupees, and if 60% is the interest, then she's earning 18 rupees by the means of interest. It is nothing but one and the same thing. 3 into 6, 4 into 5, 5 into 4. You should just solve it in this way. I did it in this way because I wanted you to visualize as to how am I getting this. Okay, if the value is this and if the interest rate is this, how much is the money that is being earned from the interest? Okay, so which is nothing but this is the money that is being earned from the interest. Okay, not the value, but the money from the interest. Now if Bina interest income exceeds Amla by 250, Bina and Amla, which means this part 18:20 is a ratio. The difference between them is 2 part. This 2 part corresponds to 250. This 2 part corresponds to 250. And what am I supposed to know now? Total interest income, which means I need to know this 20. Total interest income means income of all the three. So 20 plus 20, which is 40, plus 18, which is nothing but 58. Okay, 58 is what I am supposed to know. I know 2 part. I need to know 58 part of this. 58 part. So multiplying both side by 29. So 29 into 2, and this becomes 250 into 29. Okay, and that will be your final answer. So 29 into 2 is nothing but 58 part, and that is equals to let's just multiply this. 25 square is 625. What more do I have? 4. 25 into 4 will be 100. So that is nothing but 725. Put a 0 here. Okay, in case you are wondering how did I multiply, 25 square is 625. This is 4 more, so 25 into 4 is 100. 625 plus 100, 725. Put a 0 in the end. So this is equals to 7250, and that's it. So the total amount that is being earned by interest by all three is nothing but 7250. Okay, so classic problem on ratio. You just need to know the basics of ratio, and it will be easier for you to reach to the solution of this problem.